Hey, how you doing, Scorpio? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I am the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying your weekend. Please like, comment and subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell for what's going on with the Scorpios. Okay, apparently you're not seeing a plan that's coming in. It looks like there's some karma from the past here. It does look like it's ongoing for you to feel like you need to be open to something. It does say you have begun to feel like you are ready, but not quite there yet. Okay, so it could be something in regards to you being open to something that's coming in. Some type of plans. It says plans because I wouldn't want to hurt you, but I have some plans for you. Okay, I mean, you guys could be open to studying as well, wanting to see which way things are going. It does say that you don't need to speak about anything right now, but you do have to caution yourself whether or not you're going to steal from someone or take someone's idea. It does say you believe that you can work on something that's not really yours, or it's going to be yours, but you don't know if it's going to come true. It says one day you'll see that good karma is coming, but work on your ways. Something about your ways is going to communicate with you in a good way to support your idea, to put you back on the same path or not on the same path. It says depending on what you do, you could have good karma with me, or maybe without me, or maybe with a friend or someone else around you. It says I believe that we're not supporting each other enough, and I feel like we're going to behave like we're going to pretend nothing is set in stone, or people are there trying to caution you or warn you that everything is working out just fine. It says believe you me, it is working just fine. You just have to work on your whining and moaning about something that's not really going to help you. It says wonder if I could steal from you, take from you, or warn you that it's not going to happen. That was quite a lot. Okay, so I don't know if someone thinking about stealing or taking from you. It does say you don't need to speak about it, but you warn yourself not to get involved with people that are unnecessary or drama is coming. It does say bad news for the person that thinks they can steal from you, take from you, or warn you that bad news is coming, because warning yourself that good news is coming is obviously a subject to good karma. And it does say bad news for whoever feels like they can take from you or depend on you too much to get what they want. Okay, I do see there is a fire sign here. I'm picking up Aquarius really strongly in this reading, but I'm also picking up Gemini energy here, lots of air. Okay, could be an air sign, it could be a fire sign, Sagittarius or any fire sign, or it does mean that you have problems you're not seeing. It does say you need to speak a lot and maybe even speak faster than normal, or even see that things are going to work out just fine for you. It says I wonder, could you tell me more? I need to hear you a little bit better. So someone could want to hear you a little bit better. Okay, it does say you continue to look into things that you want and certainly don't want to give yourself any problems or any lawful wedded wife issues. Okay, lawful wedded wife issues. It says someone feels like you can't have a good karma without being a lawful wedded wife, or you may need to have one in order to say that you have got something, maybe even love yourself or maybe gift yourself something. It says you're not going to give up on something that you want, and you continue to plead guilty to your mind about things that you don't want, or maybe even say that you're not going to get it in that way. It says you love yourself too much. That's why you're not getting what you want. I try to warn you, I'm not giving you anything that you want, but you love yourself too much. So I don't know if this is someone telling you that, look, you know, you have to be open to my ways or the highways, so to speak. Okay, maybe you could be leaving something out here. Okay, but it does look like you're leaving out something that could have been unworthy of you or even selfish to you. Okay, it could be someone that could have been selfish to you. Okay, or even some type of lack. You could be leaving behind some type of lack as well. All right, so maybe you guys are, you know, working on your confidence when it comes to, you know, your stability, your money, your finances, or even, you know, problematic issues. Maybe a lover constantly working on you, seeing how it's going to work and who's going to be with you, because I do see someone spying on you as well. It does say a female always constantly watches you and sees that she doesn't want to speak to you but does want to, and a female doesn't want to know you as much as I do, he says. It does say a female wants to know me though, and I could have them anytime I want. Okay, so some of you Scorpio males could feel like this towards someone, could be dealing with another Scorpio, or someone's telling you off and not wanting you anymore and saying, well, I see you've moved on and I cause myself harm every day thinking that you would contact me or even come back to me, and you wouldn't even say hi. So I'm saying goodbye and I don't know how to support you, but I'm going to leave you now. So this person may want to leave you now. Maybe you don't want to speak to them no more, and they see you're not chasing them and you don't want to come back to them. Okay, it says, I called you in my mind one time and said I will do it. I'll make things happen for you and make you feel bad for whatever it is that you do, or whatever it is that you've done in your mind or in your pride and your ego, making you feel like you have forces against you. Or meanwhile, I will take from you and make you feel like you have nothing and make you feel like you don't have good karma. It says lies, because you've been getting good luck recently, and love life is certainly not one of those things that you support ongoing in your mind to support poverty. It says you have to believe you have better luck in your ideas, and things that you are doing are not seen as good, or everything is good, but someone does not want you to see it as good. It says you are doing great, Scorpios, but you don't need this person to affirm to you that you probably need to have punishment or give you grief or negative energy. And this person's probably been dishing out negative energy behind your back, trying to say that you're not good enough or you're not going to get enough, or, you know, just calling out names, cursing you, you know, stuff like that. But hey, that's just one of those things with, you know, too much haters around these days. But anyway, let's see what else is going on for Scorpios. Scorpios. I love her and I'm never leaving her for you. Okay, so someone loves someone else and is never leaving someone for you, but this person says, I steal from my ideas all the time and tell myself off, because if she loved me, she would tell me things the way you do, she would make me feel the way you do. Constantly I worry and wonder, where is she? Where is my woman? Where is the one I'm meant to meet? If I can't get you, how am I supposed to get anyone else? It's not going to work. No one wants me. It's always been you that wanted me and made me feel like I'm useless, or even useful at times, but didn't want to help you. Don't want to give you anything though. I don't want to. Okay, so someone here keeps holding on to your energy. Okay, and you know, is making you feel useless, or you know, you may have made this person in their mind feel like they're useless, or maybe you didn't, but they don't realize how to support you or even sponsor your ideas or gift you or give to you in the ways that you deserve. Okay, it says, I have been stroking my own ego and certainly wouldn't want to give you no bad news. I struggle every day to see what's going on with someone, and I don't know how to support you if I tell them off too. So someone may get told off around you, maybe a group of people. Okay, and it says bad news for them, because they may not drag you into it, but it does say problems are there for them and they don't realize it. Okay, so you may have been around a crowd of people, okay, that may have problems, and it does say they have negative energy and they want to drive you crazy, thinking you're going to be a part of their negative energy one day if you don't see what happens in the near future. It says you probably don't want to know it and you don't want to see it, but you probably will leave them to feel like they have bad news and give them that, and also give whoever comes to you and tells you off or tells you that something has happened to drag you into it, that there's a problem with them, and you plead guilty in your mind to say you did join them, but you're not interested in what it is that they've got going on. Okay, all right, so whether that's man or female here. All right, so it does say one of you are going to get punished in your mind, probably not in the reality but in your mind, and I want to see it happen. It does say bad news for this Aries though. It does say an Aries wants to see bad news for you. It also says a problem with loyalty is not going to give you that. It says I see that you will get it if I want you to. Okay, there is an earth sign here as well that wants you in some type of problem. It does say you don't need to drive yourself crazy for whoever it is that's trying to give you negative energy. All right, it says, I like knowing that I could give her a problem though, because she's pleasing me in my mind to say she did do something, and I warn her if she did do it, let her come forward and speak about it. Okay. All right, I'm picking up something to do with a pregnancy test, okay, that you may have looked into, or even reunited with your thoughts, your feelings, or a family member, or even a person that tried to plant a pregnancy test around you. Okay, so someone could have put a pregnancy test around you and wanted to know if you were sure about whose it was, or have you been hiding that you are pregnant? Who's looking into you and making you feel like you're subjected to problems in your mind, ready to spill the beans about what it is that they've done to support you in your mind? Okay. Oh my gosh. So someone's trying to make out like as if you've been pregnant, Scorpio. Maybe planting a pregnancy test around you. It says, I don't want to say sorry for something that I did because I know that I'm in trouble. If she tells me off and lets me know that I've put this pregnancy test in her mind or in her garden or in her environment, in her house, in her room, somewhere, it says, I know because I've seen that this person keeps trying to frame me and make me feel like I'm the one that's going to give the person the idea that I am pregnant. I am not pregnant, and I don't want you to believe I'm pregnant. So stop lying. So someone keeps thinking that you could be pregnant. All right. But it's not true, and someone could be planting a pregnancy test around you to pretend that you were pregnant in some way. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what else is going on. It says, I warn with myself. Don't want to feel like I've got nerves. So someone could have nerves and don't want to feel like they've got nervousness. Okay. It says, I laugh because I'm not pregnant and I'm not going to give you any type of reason to believe that I'm pregnant. So whose pregnancy test is it? Go on, say that you know who's pregnancy testing it. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay. That feels like, you know, you could be pregnant. All right. And they're trying to figure out, you know, whose pregnancy test this is. It says, I laugh because what if I'm trying to give you that so you could speak about it and let yourself know that you're the one that did it? You made yourself pregnant. Are you not pregnant? You're trying to make me feel like I've got to have time in my mind to think about you. And I realize it's not going to work. It says, I believe that you could have been the one to plant those seeds and make me feel like I'm the one that's going to give you bad news. You could be telling me things and make me feel like I'm sad. Someone here is jealous of you, Scorpio, and this person will do anything to drag you, to, you know, purposely play, manipulate, you know, kind of like do outlandish, you know, tactics, things to kind of get on your nerves. This person is low. This person is mad and uses a friend or a daughter or a plan to get back at you and doesn't know what to do because they're under scrutiny if you speak about something that they did. It says they know this, but they don't know how to stop feeling like they're bad or have bad news to give you. It says they don't know how to give you good news, and they're warning you not to speak if they do something else to punish you because they probably want to, but they're also seeing bad news for a son or a daughter that's going to hurt you and then hurt themselves too. Okay. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. So there is some information that's left out as well. It does say you realize that you have better news coming and you don't want to hear from whoever's boring you with their negative, low graded mindsets. Okay, so someone could be boring you with their low graded negative mindsets. Someone is taking the risk to hide something as well. Could be a child or it could be an Aries. Okay, this person is stuck in a perspective as well, chimed in to you and what you've got going on and doesn't want you to see that they've been hoeing around in their mind and who with. Someone's been hoeing around and doesn't want you to see who with. It does say there's feelings for you to see that someone around you is causing you problems in your mind to make you feel like they need to work on war or walk on war with you. It says, I want to war with you because I see I'm struggling to get through with the things that I want to do and I don't know how to support you. Could be dealing with a fire sign, okay, or maybe another Scorpio. It says, I have been warring with you because you are not going to give me any bad news. Okay, I do see something about someone being poor but not anymore. It says you have buildings. I realize buildings are being built in your name. It says someone is building and building and building. I can't believe this person has a building or is getting people to understand that they have buildings. So someone's like listening to your communication. Okay, it could be you that's planning to build something, or you're working on, you know, building maybe a building or purchasing a building or something of that nature. Okay, it does say you've been taming something there as well and been worried about whoever's looking at you, working on what it is that you've got going on. Okay, It does say wonderful things are happening for her, and this female thinks she's going to tell me off or make me feel bad. So someone is jealous of you, okay, because you have building structures, you have, you know, good things coming in your name, you know, better things than them. They feel low because of it, or they feel like there's some things left out. Maybe they still want to know your business, you know. It does say warning though, the man is coming to get you, and he's going to put you in my mindset, because I'm not allowing anyone to do anything bad, but I want you to think that. So someone wants you to think that someone's coming to get you to do something bad to you as well, Scorpio. Oh my gosh, there's so much negativity. I just, it says it laughs at me when you tell me that you've got plans to work on yourself, and things that you're doing is so gracious or gentle and positive. See, this person is jealous. You got someone here that's absolutely just jealous. And reaching the stars, it says you've been reaching the stars, but you've continued to work on your mind and say it's going to be great news. And it does say beautiful things are going to happen to you in less than 2 weeks. It says whining and dining is something I want to do with you, and I will do it with you, just not with her anymore. Okay. And it does say some of you guys will be whining and dining with another water sign here, maybe what's it called, a Cancerian. Okay. It does say I build my home with her, and I'm building my home with her. So maybe you guys could be building a home with a Cancerian. It does say warning though, because you do know that she doesn't want to talk to you, but you keep believing that she wants to build with you. When are you going to make up in your mind that you don't need to build with this person? It says you keep telling yourself that you want to build with someone, and they're not building with you though. Okay, so it could be, you know, someone that doesn't want to build with someone here as well. And it does say you warn yourself not to speak, but there is a negative man here that keeps warning you that he's building with another female, and he can't wait for you to see this, and he's laughing at you and working on another man that he keeps playing with sexually, and wants you to know that he's not doing it, but he's doing it. Oh my goodness. So there is someone here that could be possibly secretly gay, okay, and is working on another man here with their sexuality. It does say he warns you though. He doesn't want to hear it or even see it, and he doesn't want to believe that he is gay, but he certainly touches the other man in personal places that he doesn't want to conclude in his mind that he feels like it's positive, but he believes you will see things and wonder if he has a problem with his mind, because he touches the man all the time. Wow. Okay. All right. Now, this is not for every Scorpio. I understand that. But there is someone out here that, you know, is touching someone else sexually, and it could be a man. All right. Especially if you're a female and you're wondering, like, where's my person? Yeah. Someone here is, you know, gay. Okay. So let's see what else is going on for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpios, please, Spirit? What's going on for Scorpios? Says, I will take you back in your mind to tell you off. I'm going to tell you off. I need to, because what if I've got issues and I can't tell you off? I need to speak to someone. I've got mental problems going on in my mind, and I'm griefed. So someone around you is griefed. Okay, fair enough. This person thinks they're going to tell you off for whatever reason, but they've got mental problems. They're griefed. All right. So let's see what else is going on. Anything else for Scorpios? I love her. Don't want to keep telling you that I love her and then you don't come back. It says it's going to work. I feel like it's going to work. You will hear that I love her, and then you will want to speak or even say something. Say something, it says, because I'm not going to give up until you tell me that you want me or you need me back. Tell me that. Make sure you tell me and let me know that you want me back, because I'm not leaving her. And then when I leave her, you'll realize I'm not leaving her for you. I'm leaving her for a few more other people, or maybe someone else. Who the hell is this, Scorpio? This person's getting on my nerves, okay? This person thinks that they could possibly make you think that someone else is there, and you're going to come running back to them with someone else there. And maybe even if you do decide to come back, this person still wants to reject you, treat you bad, throw you down, not, you know, treat you like a person that deserves a normal, loving relationship. This person wants to run around in circles and pretend with you. This person is going through it. Ignore them. Right. End of. Anything else? All right. Let's see what else is going on for Scorpios. Gosh, this person's just annoying. Like, who is this person? forget it. We're not even talking about them. It says this person may not want to speak to you either. There's a man here that doesn't want to hear from you and doesn't want to deal with you, but does wonder what's going on with you. So there is someone else that wants to know what's going on with you. It could also be you, male Scorpio, that wants to know what's going on with someone here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Anything else going on? I hate her. Don't want to date her either. Don't want to say that I'm going to be there with her as a child. I want a mum, and I don't think she's going to be a good mum to me. Who said she could be a good mum to you? Did I tell you that she was going to be your mum? I never told you that, but you think you're going to have another female as your mum. I already told you I'm not dealing with anyone. Oh my goodness. So there could be a child around whoever's, you know, a child around this man. Okay, it could be this man's child, and she's the one that's saying she doesn't want a stepmom or another mum or something like that, and he's telling her, I never told you that I'm going to be with this other woman, okay, or another person. Okay, it does say she feels like asking a lot of questions these days to wonder what's going on in her mind, and maybe even for her mind, not just her mum, but her mind. She's wondering why her mind keeps telling her someone else is going to come and take hold of me, and I can't believe it's true, because this man says he's going to get married someday, and he realized that he's trying to poke the bear and using the child, pawning the child as a weapon to make the child confused and make the child realize that he's not serious, but he is, and he doesn't know what to do. He says he's got to communicate with the female that he wants and can't get through to her in the mind games that he keeps playing. Okay, that could be you, Scorpio. All right, someone keep playing mind games with you and using their child as a weapon. He's also telling the child that he's going to get married, but then keeps kind of like backpedaling and poking the bear with his own child. Can you imagine? All right. So let's see what else is going on, because this person keeps trying to use his child as some type of weapon to, you know, I don't know if this is to bruise the child's mother. Maybe there's news going back to the child's mother in a way where it's maybe to hurt her ego. It does say she's aware that he's getting married. He hasn't said anything directly to her, but there is a kid here between them that keeps saying dad is going to marry someone. He keeps telling me he's going to get married. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. So it does say he warns himself not to speak, but he sees he's stealing the idea from a few people and saying that he should do it. He shouldn't do it, and then he should do it. He should do it, and then he shouldn't do it. It does say warning though, don't speak. He's not going to be a user, is he? He's practicing good karma in his mind, thinking he could take or steal or even communicate from her the ways that she wants and listening to her the way she needs. Okay, let's see who this she is. Who's this she that he seems to be speaking to? It says a female around him, a daughter. It says the daughter keeps telling him not to speak, but I see you will be a bad man. You wouldn't be a good man to get married to. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I don't want to laugh. I don't want to laugh. This is hilarious. Okay. So apparently his daughter doesn't feel like, you know, he's going to be a good person to marry. Oh dear. All right. All right. So let's see what else is going on. It says she knows better because she understands women, and she says she feels like she's not going to get enough of this attention if another child comes along. Okay, so she's also worried about a sibling coming as well. Okay, she's also worried that, you know, this man's going to maybe have a baby with you, Scorpio. All right. And he keeps spreading rumors that he's going to marry someone. Okay. All right. And because it's coming up so strongly in your reading, it could only be you, honey. Okay. It says he knows that he doesn't want to marry anyone though, and he's not communicating this alone. He says a female around him keeps telling him, go on, make sure you find someone that's going to make you feel like you have good karma. Make me feel like I have good karma. I don't want to hear that you don't love me, but I don't know if it's going to support the ideas that he's playing with. He says he wants to punish the person that knows how to speak about this, and maybe even tell himself that he's got someone else saying that he's going to do this with another person. He says he believes that he's going to communicate this when he speaks to the mind games of a female that he knows that doesn't want him but does want him, or does need him but doesn't want him, and doesn't believe it's going to happen. Okay. All right. Confusion.com. It says the person wants to work on the ways and the whys of you. It says he knows that you can speak about things or even look into things and see things from another point of view or another perspective. He believes that you're going to speak about things that he's doing with her and not with you. It does say he's warning you, though, not to speak, because he's trying to wind you up and the child's mother up at the same time. Yeah. Okay. He's trying to wind the both of you up. All right, let's see what else is going on. Anything else? Spirit, thank you. Jesus, thank you. God, thank you. Ether, Orishas, thank you. Thank you. All right. It says laugh, because he's never going to give you back your mind to say you did good to your mind with things that you want or wanted from him. He's never going to be the one that you want, but you need to see this for yourself. So for some of you guys that are going through this, because I know this reading is not for everybody, okay? But for some of you guys that have been going through something where you feel like a man is taking long to communicate with you about what it is that you've asked of in regards to marriage, okay? A person that you already know, a person that you've already spent time with, and he seems to be dragging his feet or playing mind games with you, manipulating, or just ran off, or you don't speak to him no more. Maybe you've even dumped him, or you don't hear from each other, or he's, you know, not, you know, he may live even far at a distance, or you just don't see each other often. This person's playing mind games, okay? For some of you guys, obviously this person hasn't got a daughter or even children, okay? But he could be using many tactics to manipulate you, okay? It could be using a friend or a sister or a neighbor or a mother, or, you know, work even, all right? All right, so let's see what else is going on. Anything else for Scorpios, please? Scorpios. All right. All right. It says, take your time and see blessings on its way to you. Okay, you will be partnering up with some confusions or some conflicts with your wishes. Okay, you could be fighting for some wishes. Okay, you do plan for rejuvenation. Okay, so some of you guys want some time out to relax. Okay, maybe even supporting your ideas or seeing things that you want to do, purposely waiting for things to work out in your favor as well. Okay, I do see some pampering coming in as well, but it doesn't seem like it's ready yet. It does look like there has been some struggles. Even though you don't want some struggles, it looks like you have kind of like played yourself with certain things, because you didn't need to know so much, or you didn't need to know that other people were going to come in and bombard you with all these different things that you have to do now that you didn't necessarily want to do. Okay, it does say reaching out to you could be a female trying to play you in your mind or manipulate you or warning you that troubles are in their mind, and doesn't want to hear bad news for you, but does want to hear bad news in their mind because they're constantly warring with themselves. Okay, could be dealing with an earth sign here, or an air sign, or a fire sign. Okay, maybe even another water sign person. Okay, there is plans for some type of wishes though. All right. It does say you begin to see that things are working out stress-free and nothing but love is coming in the next 2 weeks or less. Okay. Okay. Nothing but love's coming in the next 2 weeks or less. All right. Anything else for Scorpios? Okay, it says work on your ways, because you've got memory bank filled with negativity or people talking to you and letting you know that problems are there. It says people want to judge you or work on you. Fraudulent energy as well. Guilty conscience, wanting you to feel bad for who you are. Not seeing if everything's going to work out in ways that they are saying, but talking to themselves about negative things that are not going to work out for you and seeing bad news come for you. It says work on your ways and stroke your ego. Love yourself and play with your mind and say you did it. You worked on another day without without the stress. It says you love yourself, so no one is going to change that. It says no one's going to come along and make me feel like I just have to war with them for any type of love making, sex or negative energy. It says you will use whoever you want, so go on, speak about the person that you want to do it with and give it to them good if that's what you want. It says I see I'm not getting anything, but I want it though. I want to take it, and I'm going to use him for some more time to see if I can get it. I just don't know if I can ask him for some time alone, but I will ask him, and I want to. Okay, so maybe there's another female that's going to ask him for some time alone. Okay, some of you guys may feel like, all right, it's not working out with a particular person as well, some of you males, but there could be a Cancerian that wants to ask you for some sexual energy. Okay, it does say she feels like she's not got the courage to or the guts to, but the child will show her that he's not needing anyone else. It's what's working the most is that I use the child as a playground to help him see that he doesn't need anyone else, and then when he realizes that he doesn't need anyone, he's not going to get me. So she is definitely manipulating and playing you, using a child as a pawn or a weapon to make you feel like, you know, oh, the child is gonna let you know that mum's still there, mum still wants you, da 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 da. As soon as you believe it now, Scorpio man, if you've got a female daughter and she's attached to, you know, your baby mum, all right, it looks like the baby mum is using the child as a weapon to let you feel like she still wants you, and once you are alert to the child's messages and to her mind game of advances, okay, in regards to, you know, alluring your energy to come back, she's going to show you that she's not interested, and she's been doing this for a long time as well. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Anything else for Scorpios? It does say peed off is another man that doesn't really believe that good karma is coming, and he wonders when this is going to happen. Could be an earth sign who feels conflicted and wants to partner up, taking the opportunity, okay, to carry on with negative energy of his because he doesn't like you. It does say he warns himself though, don't speak, because he sees bad news is coming. One day or another he sees bad news is coming. Working on his mind, seeing punishments in his mind, and doesn't want to see great gravities of success. It says you know better than this. You do try and warn this man not to speak, but you have helped him and you've showed him how to purposely put himself back in a great way, and he doesn't listen. It does say it may not be good for him to speak about it, but he does wind down and moan about things all the time and hone in on your energies to say he is stealing or taking from you, or wants to know that he can spend time looking for what it is that you have. It does say a female doesn't want to work with you, but you can work on yourself if you want to. Okay, there could also be a fire sign here as well that has some feelings to work on themselves, or even play with themselves, or look at themselves like they don't have friends or have partnerships, or don't want that. It says he warns you not to speak because he doesn't know what he wants yet. Okay, it does say he believes in you though, and he does love you, so he will work with you and see that everything is going to work out just great. He does need you to understand something. He's not warring with you, he's making love to you in your mind and subjecting you to karma of good wishes and probably plans that are going to help you to stabilize your ideas. And better off with him than none, he has great news for success with you. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, all right, so let's see anything else going on for the Scorpios. Anything else? All right, let's get into work for Scorpios, please. What's going on with work for Scorpios? Work is wonderful, and it's going to be amazing in the next 2 weeks when you realize you have not been shocked by anyone. It does say one woman does try to shock you and play mind games, thinking that she could catch you, or even caught you one time and never realized that she was going to get good karma in her mind because she told herself off that she was never going to speak to you again. Now she realizes that she can't speak to you because she's warring with her mind most of the days of this day, tomorrow and the next, and she still doesn't want to talk to you because she's feeling bad. She says, I've gone downhill. I don't feel like dealing with you. I've gone downhill. I'm working on my ways. I've got things to do. I've got nervousness. I've got problems with people, and I don't want to deal with you or speak to you. I've got to deal with my own ancestors or people around me. I don't want to hear from you. I've got to deal with my bills and my problems. I hate people right now. They're telling me off, and they've got to steal from me, take from me, and make me me feel sad. So if this person's been dealing with you in a negative way before, Scorpio, this person's going to tune into things that they've got going on in their own personal life, because they've got problems there in their own personal life. It says this person will communicate with you one day, but it doesn't say when, and it does say, warning, you have to remember not to speak about anything that's going to be in your mind in regards to her, because she does want to listen or even speak about things about you. It does say she warns herself not to speak, but she will steal from you, take from you, warn you that it's not going to work out, or she will wonder how things are going to work for you ongoing, because she does speak about when she will see you or meet you again. It does say you wonder what's happening with pride over ego or prejudice. People that are prejudiced right now want to kick the doors down or even steal from you, take from you, or warn themselves that they can't get to you. It does say warning though, you do have love life suffering more than anything. It does say sometimes you deal with things in a way where you're nervous or don't even want to pretend that love is there. It says you would rather not until you see that better news comes. It says you don't even want to hear problems right now. You'd rather listen to your mind about your duties and your work. All you want to do is work and stay home and maybe make money from home, or maybe even go into the office and say hello to a few people, but get your head down and work. It says you're not even reading into people's nonsense. You don't want to hear it, and you don't have the time or the energy for it. You just rather work and see that playing out this karma in your mind with people pretending to be your friend, or negative people around you trying to tarnish your reputation and bring you down, or causing negative conflicts for themselves. Okay. It does say you warn yourself though, don't speak, because you have better news when you don't speak about nothing. You love yourself so much to the point where you couldn't care less about anyone, so you're trying to warn yourself better news is going to come when I see better news. If I can't see it, I'm not dealing with it. It does say dining in your mind is something that I need to do, because do you remember you had something to do? I'm picking up some of you may have had something to do with someone here. It could even be an appointment, or there is some feelings of smartly trying to sort out something that you wasn't going to do anymore because you realized someone wasn't being honest, or something didn't work out in your favor. It says I'm warning you, you speak to me, I'm going to tell you off. You should have come to this, but I realize it's not going to be you that's in problems. It's the person that didn't give you the right information, and you realize you can't be bothered to hear what another person has to say. It says I tried to warn you. I wasn't going to take you away in your mind to tell you off, but I had to deal with what was wrong, or how did it happen? Did you not hear me? I said I want to speak to you. I need to know when you're going to speak to me. So someone could want to speak to you as well. It could be a boss or a manager that wants to speak to you. It does say this person is waiting and getting rather impatient or even rude in their mind about when they could talk to you. It says no matter what I say, it doesn't work. You have to believe that you have great news. Work on your ways and you'll see better news come. Ideally, I would like to speak to you if I can, and if I can, I'm going to work on you and see that beneficial things are not going to be yours, but I could help you and say it is going to be yours. It just depends on what you tell me. So some of you guys may have some type of interviews coming up as well in regards to work. Okay. It does say you have to warn yourself better news is coming though, because people have been peeing you off and you may have heard some negative things lately. Potentially good karma could come to you if you work on yourself, and plenty of rest and sleep is going to be ideal for you right now. It says work on your ways, because you have struggled so much with weight, or maybe even problems in your mind, or people driving you crazy, or working too hard, or even snuggling up in your mind in your bed, relaxing too much. It says some of you guys need time to yourself, and your ideas have come to fruition where you believe that good karma could come to you and stroke your ego and make you feel better. It does say I warn you, I want to see you, but I don't know how to speak to you, and I'm trying to warn you, when are you going to communicate with me? I need to hear from you, but I can't hear when I'm going to talk to you, and I've been honing in on how I could get hold of you, but I just can't seem to do so. And I'm laughing because I can't seem to get this person, and she's making me nervous, and I can't get to her, and I'm tired of her. This could be a boss or a supervisor, or maybe a work colleague or someone at work. Okay. Right, let's see what's going on with business for Scorpio, please, because someone is struggling to get to you. All right, so let's see what's going on. All right, or maybe someone just interfering with you. All right, and you're trying to get on with your work. You just don't need to be bothered. Maybe someone at work is interfering with you. Okay, or maybe someone is trying to bother you when you're trying to focus on your work. Or maybe it could be an outside influence that's trying to, you know, get hold of you, but you're too busy working. You ain't got time for this person because you don't even want to have time for them. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with business for Scorpios. Business for Scorpios. Business for Scorpios. It says business is booming, And practicing good karma is not going to allow you to feel like bad news is coming. It says you thought about things, and you thought about many things time and time again. Whether or not it's true, people wanting to support you and help you with good karma was not there. It says you probably thought I was going to be great, but I wasn't. And I realized you should have stroked my ego, because I could have took you down with me. I really don't know if I'm going to be taken down, but you could hurt me. And I'm sorry if I hurt you, but I didn't want to. And I realize you're stuck in something that you shouldn't even be a part of. And I don't want to hurt you. Now I realize you could hurt me. And it's really going to make me sad if I see that problems is going to be yours, because you told me that it was going to be something good, or even crucial to my understanding that it was going to help me be better off. I see that I'm not in a downwards motion, but I see people will pull you down just to say they need help, to be brought into negative drama of their own. It says sometimes you need to realize, Scorpio, people will drag you into problems you don't even want to be a part of. And it does say you have to warn yourself, don't speak, but it's not going to hide for very much longer if it comes out. It says you've got to speak about something that you may not want to, but you do see how you can communicate something that's going to make you feel better. It says you look at things too differently. I wouldn't want to dare be around you if you look at things so smartly all the time, and then you don't even know how to support my ideas, pissing you off and making you feel sad when I want to get involved with you, and you don't even look at me because you're too intelligent. Yeah, someone can see you're very intelligent. Someone's always trying to poke their nose in your business, always looking in to see how, you know, they can get to you, get under your skin, you know, be a part of what it is that you've got going on, but only to an extent, because they don't really want to be around you in that way. They just want to trouble you. Okay, but it does say that this person sees that you're very intelligent, and whatever it is that they're doing on the background, they can see that, you know, it's not bothering you, it's not troubling you, because you've warned yourself to stay away from this person and you'll never be their friend again. It says an enemy is there, and you communicated this to yourself, and you see it's not worth getting involved with. It says people are there probably pushing him to come to me when he knows that he doesn't know how to support himself. And I realize I'm not dealing with him because he's always devilish. There's a man here that seems to be very mindful about you, how he speaks, and he speaks about bad news all the time, pushing you into your mind about bad news, and regularly as well. But it says you laugh because you see everything that's going on, and you wonder what's going on with him, because you wouldn't word anything to him about what you've seen or heard, but you don't want to hear from him again, so he has to bugger off or move on. And you will remember this and punish your mind at times too, because he's not always mean, but he's negative in regards to how you see things and feel things, and don't want to hear from him. It says the stress that he brings you with a child and a parent, especially a child's parent. It does say he warns you not to speak because he doesn't want to hear from you anymore, but he does see where you're coming from with this person. It does say he plays himself over and over again, trying to warn you that he's going to come back to you, and doesn't want to hear that he's going to work on things. It does say your work is something that you pride yourself over, though. You're very happy seeing that you've got good karma coming in. You laugh because you love yourself too much. It says he says he's not going to work with you, though, and it does say you're working with yourself. It does say a man here works with you a lot, and he wants to see everything that's going on in his life. It does say you will help him to see how to work with people and many others, and he will warn you not to stress, but he's there for you, and he's supporting you with many things that he's peed off about, but you can support him how he can struggle and become better at the same time, or even pee you off at times because he's getting on your nerves, needing too much support or help from you. But it does say you love yourself, so you won't worry about the situation, and still warn him that you can be there and support him and help him as much as possible. Okay, all right, so let's see anything else for Scorpio in regards to work or business. It says you know you have promised yourself love life struggles. It says I don't think I have. When I know that a man is not going to give me enough attention in the ways that I need, I don't want to hear from you. I've got plans, I've got business, I've got work to do. My business is so much more important or better than you, I don't even want to hear it. So you guys, you're just like, look, my money, my business, my work, my plans, piss off, all of you. I don't even want to hear it. Where someone wants you to pay attention to your love life, you're like, sod it, I've got money, I've got bills to pay, I've got more, you know, income, wealth to make. I need this money, you know what I mean? You lot are too busy with your work, honey. It's like, yeah, and it's not even too busy. It's like, you know, it's a blessing for you to be able to just be able to take some time to yourself, think clearly, and put more effort into your work, especially where there's been people around you trying to pee you off. You've been tidying up your mind. You've been sorting out your life. You've been, you know, seeing that blessings are coming in ways that you could never even imagine. But you support the idea, and poverty is something that you want to clear up. It says you don't ever want to be poor. You never want to see yourself that way, and you never even want to drink from the same cup as the people that are poor. It says you will want to deal with things in better ways and never even want to see that problems come to you again. But it does say you have gifts, and you will deal with things in practical ways, and problems will go away soon. Okay, so it's a beautiful thing. All right, honey. All right, so let's see what else is going on for Scorpios. I know we've got to talk about love life, for some of you guys don't even care about it right now, honey. All right, I don't even blame you. I don't blame you at all. Okay, all right. So what's going on with love life for Scorpios, please? Love life for Scorpios. Love life. It says your love life is in the middle of great news coming in. Secret affairs is something you never gave yourself, and wonder if someone keeps talking about you because they keep saying things and honing in on your private life. It says you know that you've never given anyone anything to talk about, so they can keep wondering and wonder and wonder and wonder. It says you laugh though because you have everything under secure, purposely riddled in the fact that you've given yourself better news. It says you laugh because the problem that they thought that you had was never even yours. It says you always thought this and it was never them, but it does say it was, and you know this, so it's not going to be you, her, or anyone else getting in the way anymore. It says you love yourself, so you don't even need to surprise yourself with nothing. Okay, you don't need to surprise yourself with anything. Okay, because someone may have wanted you to feel like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that, you know, or you know, stuck in something that, you know, or sort out something. Do you see what I'm saying in regards to your love life? It says I see you have an affair. You want to have an affair, and you're going to have an affair with me. This Scorpio man, honey, it could be a Cancerian man that feels like they want to have an affair with someone. It does say the man wants to, but the female doesn't. It says Scorpio female doesn't want to have an affair, but the man wants to have an affair, and he's so smart about how he wants to do it. He says he doesn't want to do it when he's there with you, but he wants to do it with someone else, and he's doing it with someone new soon. It does say he will believe that until it comes true. He's looking for his weight loss program to start soon as well, so he can warn the female as well that she's got to be smart about who she is, and she's got to be looking good or sexy for him. It does say he feels like he has to punish any woman that comes his way and talk about weight problems. It does say he believes that he's got problems with his ideas and puts everyone down. It says the weight that she's gained is not going to make me feel like I want to stay with her, but it does say that he's got problems in his mind telling himself that weight has to be the only solution to their marriage or their love life. Oh my goodness. Anyway, all right, let's see what else is going on. It does say you have better news with your friends though. It does say, warning, you have a good friend coming in soon, and you love yourself because you believe you will when you want to, just not right now. You work on yourself and your feelings, and warning yourself that many times over you can work on whatever you want when you feel like it, not when someone's telling you to do something. It says good news is coming to you and your finances. Money strikes you again. It says karma comes with your work. It says problems are there, people are there, but you wonder why this time. It says nervously a woman is waiting, and she wants to work on you to see if you're driving yourself crazy or if you're coming to work another day. Okay, all right, anything else to do with love life? Because that's just someone going, you know, back into the work environment with your head again, Scorpio. But I think you already know what's going on there. Anything else with love life? It says love life is certainly going to be brilliant for you, and you will see that problems are never there and even solved overnight, because you've got a lot of things to do. For some of you guys, working on your mind and seeing that punishments is not going to be yours, it's great news. It says one of you are getting good karma here from a man that says he wants you and believes he's going to sex you or even pleasure you. It does say he's going to pleasure me when I'm married, and I do feel like I'm going to marry someday, so it's not going to work for any old man to come along and think that they're going to work on me for sex. Exactly. You know your worth, Scorpios, my lovely. That's beautiful. All right, but it does say some of you guys could be married to someone as well. Okay, so you could be married to someone here. All right, so anything else? It does say you guys know that you're not married for some of you guys, and you're not going to warn someone again and again that you're not married before you try to warn yourself again that you have good karma. Okay, so some of you guys already know, look, you know, you already got divorced from one person and you're ready to marry a new person when the time comes. It does say you have to believe, you can tell yourself this and speak about it, because good news is coming. You'll see better news come when you see this. It does say warning though, it's not going to be said by anyone, and it's not going to be seen by anyone, but it does say you will see that everything works out just fine. Okay, there's feelings of some type of blockages here, or something's been shut down, or there's a warning of someone that's not in their right mind to look into everything that's got your name on it or working on you. It says, I work on what I want, and when I want to, I'm not seeing anything of yours until 2 days or 3 days later. So someone here, you know, that always spies on you and looks on you, okay, is not going to see anything until 2 or 3 days later. Okay, all right, honey. Anything else for Scorpios? Yeah, so some of you guys are not even bothered about love. I do see that. It's like, I'm too busy working. All right. Some of you guys know that you have already worked on your divorce and you're waiting for a new partner coming. Some of you guys have been divorced for 3 months to a year, 6 months, a year, 2 years. In fact, some of you guys have been married for 2 years too. It does say many of you have been divorced for over 3 years now, coming up to 4 years for some of you guys. And it does say that love life is suffering, but not all the time. It says you'd rather see that it suffers before you see a good man, because you don't want to hear bad news again. You are tired of it. You are tired. You are tired. Yeah, you're tired of the negative energy, Scorpio. All right, it says, I love myself too much to see that bad news comes, and I realized that I had great news to warn myself it was never going to work. I know that I was going to give myself better news, and I could see that she was working on something that I was doing, and I never thought it was going to come true. Really? Do you really feel like you can work on me and let me know everything? I will tell you off. You could tell me anything you want and let me know that it's worked on, but I will never allow you to see that I am worked on. So someone feels like you've been telling them off, okay? All right, and they feel like you're not going to work on me, I'm not going to sweat for you, kind of thing. All right, but they keep trying to torment you behind the scenes, okay? Pick on you, or even to your face, or whatever it is. All right, trying to pick on, prod on you, but you know, when they're stepping on your toes, you go and step on their big toe right back, Scorpio. It's like, yeah, don't step on my toe without you thinking your toes ain't gonna be, your toe polish ain't gonna be smudged. You know what I mean? So that's just how it goes. So anyway, that's that Scorpio revenge, I guess, really, isn't it? That's Scorpio stinger, that's Scorpio revenge. So let's see what goes on anyway with single Scorpios. Single Scorpios are looking into their skincare line. It does say some of you guys want a skincare line, or you're working on your ways. It does say your work is at stake, and some of you guys realize that you want to work so much on your ways that you don't even care about anyone or anything else. Okay, it does say some of you guys want to work on your love life as well. It is suffering, but you don't want to hear that you have to wait until another week or another month to hear good news come. Okay, it does say beautiful news is coming for you. Oh, laugh because you've made fun of someone, or you didn't make fun of them enough. It says some of you guys need to make fun of me, because I need to have a good laugh at this. Okay, it could be an earth sign and an air sign here that want to have a good laugh at something here. All right, it does say we do, because we thought you were going to walk away from some feelings of some work, but we see you're never walking away from any type of work, and we laughed at you so much to the point we had to walk away from this laughing, because we see now you work so much to the point where you don't even exist in our minds, or even in our ideas, or even in our plans. We see that the lies that we have told, making you feel like you couldn't work or you can't work, is still going on, and then we feel that you can't even help it. You still find ways to work. Why is it you always work so much, and you never even give us time of day to even speak to us or even hear us out. It says you will work to the point where you don't even want to listen to anyone anymore. I laugh because you work. You really, really work, and I understand where this comes from. It's my mind that tells me off, that I never allowed her to work the way she wants to work, because she likes to work and she wants to give herself so much work to do so that she can work and work and work and work and never see me or never speak to me. I don't even feel like it's funny because I want to know that I'm working too, but then she works so much to the point where I'm nervous. What am I going to do when she really starts working and can't even listen to me? It says she's always working and working to the point I don't even speak or see her, and I want to know what's going on with her. Are you going to spend time with me? Are you going to give me that? Because I need to hear from you. Are you going to deal with me in ways that I need to hear from you? Or listen to me? Just listen to me, because I need to hear from you. Oh dear, someone's like, boy, you're a workaholic, Scorpio. You don't even listen to someone here. It says, it does say you're always working, and this man here can't stand it. He does not like it, and he hates the fact that you're always working to the point you stress, but then you work, and then you solve things, and then you work, and then you stress, and then you work. Yep, that's Scorpio. When Scorpio wants something, honey, all right, when she really or he really, really wants something, they're gonna work their butts off to make sure they get what they want. All right, regardless of who's crying, oh, this person not paying me no attention, da 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 da. It's like Scorpio gives a lot of love and a lot of attention to people, okay, but then, you know, they have to hone in on energy for themselves. All right, because sometimes they give away way too much to others. Do you see what I'm saying? But it does say that you guys are trying now not to give out too much energy to anyone else the way you used to, so that you can conquer the energies that you had in the past. By giving out too much of your energy, you struggled, and then it says now you are never going to struggle again, because you're not allowing anyone to come and take your energy. It says good karma is coming to you because you realize you was dishing out too much of your own to help others in their personal life, to the point you had to take it back so you could serve your own duties and your good karma in your own personal life. Okay, all right, let's see what's going on in let's see what's going on with the romantic side. Couples, what's going on with couples? Scorpio couples are doing just fine. Love life is certainly going to be better than nothing, though. It says a lot of love is being given here. No mistakes given. It says, I love you so much and I want to help you. I do know that we stress sometimes, but I just want to love on you and give you my kid. I want to make babies. Can we make another baby? Someone here wants to make another baby, honey. All right, so some of you guys want to make more babies. There might be a lot of love making, okay, for some of you guys that have got good relationships right now. All right, anything else? It says you all have great news with your ideas, and a peed off person looking in is not liking it. It says she sees she wants some of what you have, and it says it's not going to work for her. She needs to look elsewhere. Oh dear. All right. Says you have so much sexual energy to give and so much love to give. It says you're warning me not to speak. I don't even want to hear that we're done. I don't want to break up with you when I know that your love making is so precious. It's so amazing. It's so anointing. It's so sexy. It's so passionate. It's so great. I want it, and I'm going to believe you give it to me. Make sure you meet me in the bedroom later on this evening, because I want some of your sex and I need your passion. You are my dirty little slut. I love it though. I want to tease you and tell you off. You make me feel so good. You are sexy to me, and I want to tell you these things time and time again. Wow. So some of you guys are really talking passionate and steamy to one another in your relationship. Okay, it says I want to hear that I've got good naked sex with you, because I want to deal with you in my mind. All this horniness I've been feeling, I want to take you out, but I want to take you out and come home and eat your vagina. I want to play with it, tease it, love make on it. I want to sex it. I want to feel it. I want to love you up and down. I want to make you feel like you're moaning. I want to hear you sing to me, because I want to hear you touch me and play with me and make me feel so amazing. Oh my God, Scorpio. Scorpio, you've got some good dirty little sexual passionate, ooh, it sounds steamy, honey. Go Scorpios. All right. Anything else going on with the Scorpios? It looks like you got some passion right there, you and your person. All right. So you've been making some time. I know you guys work a lot, but it looks like you make a lot of time for each other too, to have love making sessions or go out with each other and spend time with each other. So maybe someone else is just jealous of your energy. Okay, or maybe you've had to give some energy to your person of late. You know, if you feel like you've been working too much and they've been telling you off and telling you, look, you need to spend some time with me because you work too much. Come into the bedroom, honey. Let's go out first. Let's go and have a meal. Let's spend some time together. But you are coming with me because I want to deal with you in that bedroom in ways that you could never imagine. I want your eyes to be rolling back in the back of your head. All right. I want you to be kissing me on my neck, my ground. I want to eat your toes. I want to lick you where the sun don't shine. Listen, this person is sexual, like really passionate, really wants to get down and physically just wants to have good sexual passion with you, Scorpios. Okay, so anyway, let's see what's going on with the marriage couple. The marriage couples. What's going on with the marriage couples? Marriage couples? Okay, marriage couples are suffering right now when it comes to this. Silence is there. Nakedness is there too, because you do have sex, but silent treatment is given in the bedroom right now too. Some of you guys will feel like nervousness is coming to your partner, or their head game is too much for you to take. Wow. Okay. All right, it could be in relation to the sex. It says, I am nervous because I want sex so much to the point where I will eat someone's dirty ass. Okay, you never washed your ass, give it to me. I want to eat it and I want to play with it and fuck you and sex you and make you feel like you're spilling all over me. Oh my gosh. All right, both. Okay, whether you're just in a long romantic relationship, okay, serious relationship, or if you're in a married, serious, committed relationship, honey, both of you guys are very sexual and very passionate right now. Okay, all right. Anything else? Anything else for us Scorpios? Woo. Anything else for the marriage couples? Okay. All right, it says all of you are getting it and giving it good to your partners, and sexual energy is happening right now. For some of you guys, you are giving your partner very good love making sessions, diving in, honing in, giving it to them good, grabbing them by the waist, taking them into a place of denial because the passion is so deep that they have to say no or never again. It does say you guys realize you're not doing certain positions again as well. All right, you're not doing certain positions again as well. Maybe you're taking it too deep in the groin, honey. All right, it does say you realize that you had better outcomes, seeing that your partner was wanting to know that you could explore a certain area and didn't know if they were allowed to. It says the problem is this person knew that they could support you with this and try to pee you off at times to say it wasn't going to happen, that you do like it but you don't want to give it to them, or maybe you don't want enough. You don't want it to stop, or you do want it more, or you just don't know how to give it enough. Like someone's not giving them enough of what they want sexually as well. It does say some of you are getting it good and notice that you have problems with people looking in. It says someone here is trying to sneak or say things or want to know that it is going to happen. It says a lot of you are going to have sexual energy with your partner this weekend. And this week only for some of you guys, because sex is something that is rare right now, especially with the idea of people trying to warn you that I need to partner up and give you some time alone, but I've got to work the next day. So much work. All right, let's see what's going on with the individuals. What's going on with Aries and Scorpio? Aries does not want to give up on this passionate sexual energy and wants to give it to you 10 times a week if they can, or 9 times in one day if they had the opportunity. It says some of you are loving on them right now and not giving them enough time to speak, but night it's time to go to bed for some of you guys too. And it says 1 week at a time. Please forgive me, I am tired, but I do love this sexual energy you're giving me and I'm placing you on a hold. Please forgive me, I don't have enough time to give it to you all the time, but I want it I do. Wow. What's going on with Taurus and Scorpios? Taurus wants to know their sex is going to be amazing with you, and they love sex with you all the time. They realize that they want sex now and they can't have it with you, but sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. They just want to steal it sometimes and say, babe, will you come to bed with me? I want to give you some, and give you a good nudge and say, babes, can I put it in tonight? All right, I do want to know that they're sexually active with you all the time, but they can't understand why it doesn't work with you, because sometimes you're tired, or you're yawning, or you just want to play away, or sometimes stay away, or don't want to see them all the time. What's going on with Gemini? Oh, wait a minute. It says you've got good karma because someone wants you to talk about all this sexual energy. Okay, so someone wants to hear all this sexual energy too. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, someone could be playing mind games too. All right, let's see what's going on with Gemini. Okay, Gemini wants to know that they can play in their mind all the time and not never give you a timeout. It says they keep playing in their mind to ignore you. At times they feel like bad news is coming. They said they see things that they don't want to see, or hear things they don't want to hear, and struggle all the time, or maybe even hear bad news comes. It says, I'm warning you, I will speak about you and find out what's going on with you. I listen in and I hear things. It says it's not going to work all the time because this person will never get the clue. They will never understand that good karma is coming to you and not them. It says bad news for whoever this is, because they can't hear anything and they don't see nothing, but it says bad news for it says bad news for whoever this is. It says this person is not going to hear anything, but wants to pride in your business, or even nerve wreck in their mind about what they need to do to support you. It says you never wanted to support anyone. You always want to pry in people's business, is what I've been told. This person realizes that they've heard things in their reading that they've been listening to you on, Scorpio, and try to warn themselves not to speak, but they could hear everything and realize that they don't want to listen anymore. They want to help you, but they can't give you that alone. They want to support you, but then not want to support you at the same time, and are peed off that you know so much and giving the person information to give the other person. It says, I told you I will listen to everything that you're doing and saying and pee you off if you want to pee me off. Don't sponsor me or speak to me. If you don't want to see me again, laugh, move on, make fun of me, go on, but don't hone in on what it is that I'm doing and say that you can't help me because you never helped me in the ways that I needed help. It says he knows he shouldn't be talking about you, and he laughs because he makes fun trying to war with himself to try and get 2 pennies or 2 shillings out of the person that keeps coming for the reading to look into you. It says you know this person never needed you, but they speak too much and they need to go away. All right. So let's see what's going on with yeah, I'm hearing curses as well. So just be mindful of this person trying to curse you or putting curses, or I don't know if you curse them, but yeah, just be mindful of whoever this is, Scorpio. All right. So anyway, let's see what's going on with Cancerian. Okay, Cancerian and Scorpios. Cancerian. Cancer wants to sex you but doesn't know how to surprise you. It says they want to give it to you real good one day but don't know if they really want it either. It says you laugh too much and you make fun of me too much. You always tell me you want it and you don't want it. When are you going to realize I don't want it? And I'm going to tell you that again and again. Scorpio does not need me. I told them to pee off and go with someone else, and I will realize again and again that I'm going to speak to them in that way until they hear that they can't go anywhere, because I'm going to trouble them and make them think that there's someone that I can get and put in the way and make them feel like they can't even get none at all. I'm going to deal with them like that until they understand that nothing is set in stone. People will come in and let them feel like they could get a little time off, and maybe even struggle at times too, because I can't always make this person feel like they can have sex with me, and I can't do that because I don't need to hear that they're always going to have sex with me. I just don't want to hear from this person and I need to leave them alone, but I can't believe I'm always trying to play with this person and make them feel like they can come and give me some when I want it but never really get it when I do. I tell them all the time, you can come and get me and have some if you want, but I'll never show them that I really want it with them, and I tell them off and go away is what I said. I don't want you sexually. You move on, leave me alone. And then I'll touch them and play with them in places that they never thought, and then I will tease them and make them feel like they're getting it, because I love make on them all the time and I want the person to know that I do, but I don't do it really, and I want this other person to feel like I do, so that they can force themselves back into their mind to say this person's sleeping with someone else or cheating, and it doesn't say it's true, but this person laughs at themselves because they're warning themselves not to speak, but they will make the person feel jealous and then they will weep and cry and moan that they can't get any from anyone. It says bad news for the person that's doing this, because people want to see that bad news comes to you, but it doesn't say Cancerian is the one doing it. It says warning, it's a Scorpio, but it does say Scorpio is never gonna give you good karma in your mind to help you tell the truth. So if you are dealing with a fellow Scorpio, watch out for them, because they are bad news. All right, so some of you guys have to watch out for your own Scorpio people, unfortunately. All right, so let's see what's going on with Leos. Okay, Leos hate you, but it does say they will date you though. It does say they will date you though, and they will steal from you and take from you, but they don't want to hear that you're telling them off. It says they want things of yours, but they don't want to hear that you're not giving it to them. It says they want to believe that you're there for them, but they don't want to hear that you're not, and they're always keeping a guard on you, or a lock and key on you, or punishing you, or making you feel like you need to stay there under their thumb. Okay, believing that you have guilty pleasures that you need to play with them with. It says you always need to support yourself, but people don't want to support you. It says I will leave you to believe that you don't need me all the time, but I do know that you need me, so I'm going to work with you, and sexually I'll give it to you, and I'll make you come all the time, all night long. You're going to come all night, all night, all night. I want to get to you. Oh dear. Wow, very sexual. Okay, let's see what's going on with Virgo. Virgo doesn't want to play games with you. This person says you don't want me, you don't need me, so leave me alone. I know you do, but you don't, and you play mind games and you pee me off, but I don't want to hear from you, so you leave me alone. I don't even want to see you anymore or play with you anymore. You leave me alone and go away. All right, okay, anything else? It says Virgo just wants to be left alone because they see you don't want them. Okay, that's probably the truth. Okay, it says for some of you guys it's lies, but some of you guys, you realize you're doing it on purpose and you want to sneak away and leave Virgo alone. All right, so let's see what is going on with Libra does not care about you as much as they say they do. They plead guilty in their mind, saying they probably shouldn't have married you, or they're going to marry you, but they don't know if they should do it. They said they realize that they should do it because they need to support their ideas with people telling them off, that they need to speak to they need to speak to you, or speak to two people at one time. It says both of you make me feel good. I noticed that, but I don't want to tell Scorpio this. You all make me feel like I need to come and make me feel like it's good and gushy and sexy, but I don't want Scorpio to know. It says problems are there with people like you, Libra, because Scorpio is not going to take you back in your mind and say they're dumping you. They will dump you, and then they will shit on you and make sure you shit in their mind, because you will shit yourself when you see what comes next with the Scorpio's plans. It says the shit that I have to deal with Scorpio is making me shit myself, because what have I done? I never should have done that to Scorpio, and now I realize I am going to be in shit with them soon, and I realize shitting on them is not going to help me. Shit, I have done something. Shit, all I keep hearing is shit. So maybe they've done something, so maybe you need to watch out for Libra, because it sounds like shit. Something's happened or gonna happen. All right, it says shit because I know I don't want to deal with them, but shit, I did something I shouldn't have done. I slept with someone else, or I slept with another female, or I slept with myself. I slept with someone. Okay, they're cheaters. All right, let's see what's going on with Scorpio and Scorpio. So Scorpio and Scorpio, what's going on? So Scorpio doesn't want to hear from you. Scorpio does not want to deal with you, and Scorpio does not want to deal with you. Scorpio hates the hell out of you, but Scorpio will tell you off. When they need to see you, they're coming towards you to clean up their mind and cleverly play mind games again. Oh dear, there could be many people involved as well. Anything else? Scorpio and Scorpio. Scorpio doesn't want to hear from you, but they do realize they have lots of things to do, and playing mind games with people is something they do best, and really telling people off, and maybe making fun of them, or even giving them great news of advice or information. It does say many of you see that you have problems with Scorpios because you don't really understand them or can't cleverly work out what it is that they've got going on, but you will see that bad news is not going to be yours. It says bad news is mine, but I will see bad news is yours. And it says I know this because I'm ready to tell you off. I am, and I'm going to tell you off one day when I'm giving it to you in your mind. When I'm sleeping with another person and I'm giving it to you in your mind, you fuck yourself, because I'm going to make sure she feels it and you get it from me. When she feels it, I'm going to give it to both of you, and you're not going to realize when, but I will let you know it's happening. Oh dear. So a Scorpio wants to cheat on another Scorpio, honey. All right, let's see what else is going on. Sag and Scorpio. Okay, Sag. Okay, it says Sag wants to play mind games and doesn't want to pee you off, but it says Sag doesn't really care what's going on with you, and they're working on their ways and they're moving on, and they don't want to speak to you tonight, but they're dealing with things that they've got going on, and they hate themselves right now for sending something to you or even telling you something that they shouldn't have. They're tired of you and they're warning you, don't speak, but I have to keep you there to make you feel like you've got good news coming, but I can't let you know what it is because I've got to give you something and you're not going to believe it, but I gave you a lot more time to believe that you're going to get something, and I can't tell you what it is. I'm nervous. I don't know how to speak to you. I've got to speak to you, but I don't want to. I just don't know what to do. It says they don't know how to speak to you, but they know that they've got to clean up their mind quickly and sort something out by the time the police comes or by someone's raft. It says someone's going to believe that you will have bad news one day, and it says when you do, you're going to realize that it wasn't me, it was them. I pleaded guilty in my mind and told myself I'm going to call them just to make sure that they speak to you first, because I did something but I don't want to know if it's going to happen. It says you've got to watch out for some type of nervousness that you're getting, or someone is telling you off, or a Sag is going to believe that they did something to you but don't want to know that they did it, and they're cautioning themselves right now not to speak, but they've got negative energy right up their sleeves ready to give you, but they're punishing themselves and putting you back in a problem. It says problems are never yours, but you will see problems have never been yours once you deal with them again and again, and then you realize they're not going to sleep at night in their mind with good karma until they work on their mind or their four-mindedness or their negativity or their liberty taking or problems. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn and Scorpio. Capricorn's dating someone right now and doesn't want you to know, and they're dating some female that they don't want to discuss or even tell you about. It says they're mean, but they don't want to hear that you're bad news. It says they love you, but they don't want to hear that they're speaking about you and someone else. So they're stealing from you, taking from you, warning you that they don't have a friend, but they do. And then they laugh and make fun of you, but they don't want to play you. And then they see that they're probably not playing with you, but they do have bad news to show you. And it does say they keep playing mind games with you again and again, and they do want to show you this and play mind games and plead guilty in their mind to nervousness because they feel like bad news is coming to them, or bad representative of you is trying to be pushed into the air of you to friends, family members, people, or even negative energies, and they stroke their egos, playing with themselves, playing with their minds, playing with people all the time. It says they keep trying to poke their nose in and play in your energy, but it says it doesn't work because you do know that they keep doing this, and you're laughing at them and making them feel like they need to work on themselves so you can move on. It says you don't know how to speak about everything that's going on, but you'd rather keep it to yourself, and you don't want to hear from them right now. Some of you guys just don't want to deal with any kind of Scorpio, it says, for Capricorn, but it does say Capricorn, you are right, because Scorpio has been dealing with you like they're done with you for a long time. Okay, what's going on with Aquarius, Scorpio? Aquarius is peed off with Scorpio, and peed off with Scorpio is Aquarius, because Aquarius couldn't give a damn about Aquarius. And it does say Scorpio is not even in the building to listen to them. Okay, it does say they do know that they're there, but they don't want to hear from them right now, or they don't want to deal with them, or they do but they don't really speak to them often. It says some of you guys don't even want to deal with your own kind, don't even want to deal with your own kind. So why do I want to speak to you? It says I don't even have time to speak to you. I've got problems of my own or things I'm doing for myself. I'm working. I don't have time for you. All right, I've got bills to pay, I've got things that I'm sorting out, and I love myself too much. It says Scorpio always pees me off because they always want to look good in front of me. So I'm telling you, I will please myself and play with their mind and please them in their mind to tell them they've got to speak about things that I say. It says it never works. So if you keep trying to warn yourself of this, it's not going to work. It says Scorpio knows what they have to do, and Scorpio is working on what they've got to do. It says Scorpio will love you, take care of you, work with you, wine with you, dine with you, and still work on themselves at the same time too. Not worried about what's going on in your head or your mind, or will see it but not speak about it or deal with it in their own way and not want to hear from you again. It says they always believe that they can work on things in their own way and study things in their own way, and don't want to detriment their health for negative enemies or energies in regards to you. It says you've got to believe that you're working on yourself, but please do so. Just go and do that and stop bothering their mind. All right, what's going on with Pisces and Scorpio? Pisces hates you, but Pisces doesn't want to date you or deal with you. Pisces always laughing at you and making fun of you, but Pisces also knows that they've got to work on their ways. They're whining and moaning, and even their ways, it says their negative ways, their ideal ways are not giving them good karma. It says they laugh at you and make fun even with friends, and they keep punishing themselves. It says they never see what's what good is coming until they get it, and they never get it until they need a Scorpio. It says problems are there with them and they don't need you right now, Scorpio. So where are you? It says you never needed them. So what made them feel like you needed to speak to them about it? Let them stay there, whine and moan that they don't need me, when I told them I'm not speaking to them, I'm not dealing with them. Let them deal with their own shadow. Oh shit. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with your romantic messages, angel cards. Okay, it says attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So very attracted, Scorpio, and enjoying the moment fully, and you're attracting things into your life. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Angel messages. Okay, it says steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Okay, passion. Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Okay, so love life and career, and definitely love life, honey. Oh, and definitely career too, because you guys are working really hard, but there seems like there's a lot of sexual energy right now. Lots of gushy gush going on too, honey. So sounds very interesting. Okay, let's see what else is going on for you guys. Okay, it says, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So you guys are really, you know, looking into yourselves, looking into that part of you that's really sparkling and shining. Okay, and you see the love glowing from within outwardsly. So that's beautiful. So let's see what's going on. So because that was your universal messages, let's see what's going on with okay, angel numbers. So we've got number 7, we've got number 56, we've got number 48, we've got number 3, we've got number 59, we've got number 16, number 10, number 9, again number 20, okay, number 11, and number 14, and number 5, by the way. And I do feel someone's pulling on the energy as well for Scorpio. It says bad news is there for you, not in the reality, but in the mind of pissed off individuals. People want to drag you into their negative energy and do not want to see that you pay your ways in good karma. It says you're always doing so and you love yourself, so you're going to have to believe in that and always give yourself to God and say you did it because you work so hard on these things. But it says negative mind games of men and females are trying to work on you right now as we speak. It says don't wash away any karma of good karma that you have in your life, but you know, punish those in your mind and not truthfully outwardly anymore. It says talk about things to yourself and watch how people drop to your feet and look to you like you're a goddess, because you are truly a queen, and a queen you are is what someone is feeling like telling you. And also you know, God is wanting you to know this too. Okay, you're a very beautiful person, Scorpio. So I'm going to leave it there, my lovely, and I'll speak to you again in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.